Good day to you, Virgo. This is a reading for you for the last week of August and going into the first week of September, which we all know in South Africa is going to be our spring day in September, 1st of September. So we're welcoming in a new season that brings in change. So we see first card falling out here for you was the Knight of Wands. So Virgo, take what resonates with you and leave what does not. And if any part of this reading is not resonating with you guys, please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. And for those of you that are cross reading, welcome and thank you. Amazing. I want to thank those of you that have subscribed to my channel. I do appreciate that. And those of you that haven't, please do consider. Facebook, YouTube works off algorithms. Okay, interesting. Okay, Virgo, expecting some wonderful new ideas and new news with regards to a love situation, something amazing. Some of you could be actually reconnecting with somebody from the past, and we've got your card, the Hermit here, which is Virgo energy. Could be a fellow Virgo person as well that you're dealing with. Some of you could have a fellow Virgo person in your space. It could just be that. It could be somebody, you could be the younger person in the situation, or you could be dealing with somebody just a little younger than yourself, but definitely something from the past that you want to reconnect with. Something amazing, an amazing relationship that was a very passionate relationship. You could be wanting to send messages, and this is somebody that you can have a very good foundation with, a very good future with, somebody that you can build with, somebody that brings in a lot of peace and prosperity to you, a relationship that is, financially well matched in some cases for some people, but also a relationship that allows you to be the best version of yourself. You'll be very mindful in how you approach your situations as well, Virgo. The sword cuts both ways, so be mindful in how you speak to your partner, speak to your person. Even though you want to have these changes, you want to rush towards this person, you need to be very contemplative and also watch what you say and how you say what you say. We see you wanting to rush towards them to create the stability, to create this future for yourself, to create this long-term relationship. We see this happening. Some of you could be feeling that this is somebody that was meant for you, could be feeling very connected, could be feeling very destined, almost like karma's playing a part in this. Could be, a soulmate tied to some of you, that this person is coming up towards you. We have 4 of Cups slipping through my fingers here. So we see 4 of Cups coming up here in this reading. Be very mindful that even though some messages are required of you, that you are prepared to take the step. You are prepared to move this towards the situation. Okay, some of your cards just flipped over here. Let's see what has flipped over here. We see that you are in a situation where there is, you want to rush towards this love situation, but you are feeling quite as though you are trapped and you can't move. Some of you could be stuck in something that is already existing. You could be in a situation already, as some kind of relationship and some kind of a commitment but there seems to be a conflict here, because there seems to be a lot of restlessness and sleepless nights and stress and worry. There seems to be also a situation where there's a lot of, you got the Knight of Wands twice, Hangman. There's a lot of opportunity for you to be very generous and see some of you wanting to be generous to your person, wanting to move towards this person, to create magic in this relationship and to bring magic towards the situation. However, there is this need for you to become a bit more grounded about the reality of your situation. If you are already in one relationship, you need to leave that relationship first before you get involved with somebody else. You can't be, behaving like Tarzan and swinging from one tree to the next. You need to give yourself a moment to heal, to accept what is happening in your existing situation. You can't run to comfort someplace else if you haven't healed within yourself. We see there's been some words that have been spoken. There's been some things that have happened in your situation. There has been some betrayal. There has been some heartache. You haven't been able to see the blessings within your situation. There has been a lot of financial loss for some of you as well. What was supposed to have started off as very fruitful, very productive, very profitable, seems to be actually a noose for some of you. It's really not becoming that which you had hoped it would be. So there's these problems that are coming through here, Virgo, that, you know, things are not just so straightforward. There's layers of complication. There's layers of complication. There's this betrayal. And it's almost as though what I can say is that whatever betrayal you're facing now, this is it. That's the worst of it. You know, now you can look forward to the future. Whatever didn't happen, whatever despair you felt, you know, that is it. That is over. You need to rise above this apathy and this sense of lack and not having, and, you know, this indulgence of self-pity, because that's what it is. It's an indulgence of self-pity. And look at growing new roots for yourself. Look at moving away from your situations that are bringing you these problems. Look at making these changes for yourself. Look towards getting to a different phase in your life, a phase of comfort, a phase of having this person. You see, you've got Virgo energy again, but in reverse. Being this person where there is this comfort and this peace, and having that person in your space that brings to you that peace and that comfort and that love and that tranquility, everything that you imagine that you should need as you move on in the different years and different seasons of your life. Maybe making that step, like I said, it could be another Virgo person in your chart for some of you, somebody with Virgo in their chart, or this could just be a message for you, Virgo, that instead of working so hard, burning the midnight oil, also look at things from a different perspective. You know, you've got the Hanged Man on the Hangman. So this is a sign for you. Look at things from a different perspective. See the connectedness. You know, some of you may need to get a little bit more grounded in your situation and take the chance and take that step to commit to the infinity of your situation, to the connectedness of your situation. Some of you are feeling very blissful, very empowered, very in control of yourself, what you've achieved. And this is almost like a phase of death and rebirth for some of you. Some of you are feeling this newness coming into your space. You could also have a Capricorn person in your space, or somebody with Capricorn in their chart. So this is new energy. You know, you're starting again. It's really this infinity of life where you're getting to start again, and you're getting to walk towards a new sunrise for yourself, a new love situation for yourself. So you need to make a decision within those of you that are in a situation right now. And if you want to leave the situation, you need to be fair to yourself and to that other person and to the third party person that is involved in this situation. There's definitely a situationship that is evolving here. There's something that is evolving here. So let me shuffle some more cards for some more clarity here for you, Virgo, and let us see where to from here. What's going on? Okay, Virgo. Healer of the Ages in reverse. Angel of Strength in reverse. Rest and Rejuvenation in reverse. 7th chakra in reverse. Cornucopia. Energy Oracle is all coming up in reverse here. There's a situation here. What is going on here? You're feeling so disempowered. You are feeling so busy, so rushed, so disconnected. There's this unhappiness, this lack of balance, this lack of understanding. This masculine and feminine energy is so out of sync with most of you. And, you know, there's this lack of gratitude, this lack of success. This is like you've been working and working and you're not seeing anything for it. But there's also this frustration and this anger within yourself, which you need to create balance for yourself. You need to take a moment to readdress the way you are doing things and to make these steps within the energy self. You know, you really need to make these steps because you know the changes that you need to do. You know what you need to do in order to move forward. You know, you really do need to look at this. You really do need to look at what it is that you're trying to achieve for yourself. Yeah, it's very important that you look at that. It's very important that you allow this healing to happen in your life. You know, it's very important, and it's very easy for all of us to get stuck in situations that we think is not good for us. And when this happens, where we also, sometimes people, they don't look at the bigger picture, and you could be at that point right now where you could be feeling so upside down with your life right now, and there's so many physical problems, and you're losing energy, you're losing yourself to what is happening to you, and you need to be strong, and you need to realize that this is draining you. This is draining you, Virgo. You're in a situation that is draining you completely. You obviously have lost the essence of your own power. You have lost belief in yourself. You have lost, your sense of success. You have lost this, and you could be finding yourself in situations that are overwhelming, and you could be finding yourself going back to old patterns where you are letting other people define you and make decisions on your behalf. So this is a very difficult place to put yourself into. Why are you putting yourself into these situations, Virgo? Why are you putting yourself into situations where you are overworking, where you are so stressed out, where you don't know what it is that you need to do? So you need to take a moment now. You need to take a moment and look at your situations and look at what is it that you are doing to yourself. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you allowing this to happen to you? It's important that you create the sense of purpose for yourself, instead of just going along with things the way you think other people want it to be. And this disconnect that you feel from your spiritual self is very important, that you try to reconnect this, that you try to make yourself feel one again. If some of you could be feeling so, what I'm getting at is that some of you could be feeling so restricted. It's almost as though you're feeling as though you're in a period of lack and loss, and that nothing seems to be working out. And you need to understand this is also a time for you to bring in the balance and to realize the lessons that you have learned in the past. You need to acknowledge them now in your present situation. So this is a very much, like I said, the energy oracles are coming across, like Tarot has also said to you, you need to make some decisions in your now situation and move towards the future. You cannot afford to be stuck in your situation of where you are at, because you know what, we have this, you got the yin yang cycle, and you got it in reverse, that there is supposed to be a new beginning for you. You need to apply yourself more forcefully, more energetically. Take cognizance of this energy that you're in, and allow this energy to flow. Allow this change that needs to happen to happen. So, I just felt I needed to go a little bit more in detail with this, because in case you were misunderstanding what's coming through here, now you can see that a lot of it is you, pulling back and understanding that you need to rise up and rise above your situations right now. Okay, let's get some insight here for you, Virgo. Okay, let's see what's going on here for you, Virgo. Traveling lightly, simplify your life. Oops. Answering the call. Enjoy and delight. So you do need to realize that as you're moving forward and you're pulling on your reserves of strength and moving forward and creating this change that you need, you can't carry this baggage from the past anymore. You really need to take just what you need and be simple about it, because the time is right now for you to answer that call, to open your heart to love, to happiness, to joy, and to bring that delight back into your life, Virgo. You need to realize that your opportunity for change is right now. And just keep it simple. Simplify your life on all levels. Cut out that which is not necessary, which is not going to help you grow, which is not going to help you transform yourself in your situation. The timing is now. If your love situation has changed and something is not working, be responsible, be accountable, and be fair to the other person. So let's see what's going on. What is the grounding message here for you, Virgo? What is the grounding message here for Virgo? Baby steps. You are called to action. Beautiful card. You are called for action, and you just need to take baby steps. And you may not know exactly where it is that you're going to, but you need to trust the process. You need to follow your intuition. And before long, as you take each step, it reaches, and the next step, and the next step, you'll get to your destination. And it's in taking these baby steps and moving forward that you realize where it is that you are supposed to be. So don't allow yourself to be caught up in wanting to know exactly where it is that you're supposed to go. Just answer that call and make the changes in your life and move towards the changes that you are supposed to allow to happen in your life. And trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Have no doubt. Just trust the process and move forward. So Virgo, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. I'll see you again next week. And please remember to subscribe to my channel and to share my videos with your friends. I really do appreciate you listening. Take care and goodbye.